Hey guys, just want to do an update video on my renovation. I'll do a few videos on this. This is my first full renovation, or first even renovation I'm doing on grass. A few more observations that I've found with the topsoil, what type of topsoil you're going to put down. I've ended up calling my local nursery garden centre on the Central Coast. I won't name names, but it's the topsoil they've supplied is not very good. It's like there's so many wood chips, and like, look at the size of this. It's like half the size of my finger, the piece that's in here, and there's heaps of little things. This is all supposed to be screened to a certain size, and there's massive pieces in here. Look at that. So it's a good idea to go and inspect. I'd be one for this as well, even actually going there and checking the soil first before you order it. But in this case I didn't. This is the actual what's left. I've got to do the backyard still. I've only done the front yard. This is what I got left. But yeah, look at this stuff here. Even this thing. Look at this. That was in there. It's bigger than my hand. This stuff here, again, it's big. It's like you can't top dress this if you're trying to screen it. It's I'm not too sure whether it's supposed to be screened to 10mm or 12 or 15mm size, but it just doesn't seem to be. I don't know if it's the type of quality, or maybe they've mixed it with garden soil if they didn't have enough stock or something. So it doesn't look like the normal nitro top dress. Nitro top dress, if you look online, it seems to be quite fine, graded to like 10mm or under material, and it sort of looks like wet sand, or looks like sandy loam, but not sandy loam. So it looks like it's, you know, a soil sand type mix, but with no bark or wood chip at all, or medium-sized pieces, or recycled green waste. Sometimes they recycle green waste from the tip and mulch it up and then send it back to the nurseries, and they blend it and mix it up and call it nitro. But a nitro top dress. But I just don't think this is nitro. You can see the chunks that we got here, which is the soil, which may be due to the weather. It's clumped up, but I'm supposed to be grading this to 10mm thick on top of the soil, and I've got these big, massive, there's a bit there, there's a bit there, wood chips. Like, look at the size of them. So it pays to go and inspect and actually have a look, do a bit of research, as I didn't do in this case, which I normally do. So when I found out this, my neighbour over the road here, he actually wanted to get some of my soil off me to do his lawn, because he's only got a small lawn. But it's this stuff here is a lot finer. This is the proper stuff. This stuff I can say and recommend that it's, I think he's put on a bit thick here, but this is a lot better stuff. Little bits of sand and stuff, and he's tossed this over a bit with some grass. But you know, these are lumpy because it's wet, but if you look into it, it's not, there's no chunks or huge bits anywhere. This is how he's laid it on. He's trying to level it up there, so he's gone on quite thick. Here he's gone thick in patches too. But you know, this is how it should look, I think. See how it's quite fine and powdery. You might get little bits of wood chip like that, or maybe it's from his lawn already, or for some other top dressing add on previously. But that, if you brush that in, that's going to look good, and that's how you probably should have it, with all the grass blade leaves showing like that, so you get the photosynthesis going. But that's how it should look. This is like a nitro top dress or premium top dress mix should look. Not have big bits of bark and wood chip. I've even seen paper and plastic plastic in this one, like plastic paper bags. Actually, I know where some are. Let me show you if they haven't already blown away. Look, there's one bit there. So look, that's a bit of plastic that was in it. There's a couple more over here, I think. That's a bit of hard plastic that was in it. And over here, yeah, here, these bits here. Look, massive bit there, plastic. Another bit there. There's another bit there. Heaps of plastic in there. So it's not screened at all. You can't tell me that plastic goes through screen if it is screened to whatever it is, 10mm or 15mm. This guy over here has done a good job too, whether he's hired someone to do it. But he's done a sandy loam mix. So it looks good, it's coming through. They did it a couple of weeks ago, so a lot of the green grass is coming through. But this one I thought they actually put on quite thick, but it seems to be good. But yeah, that is quite thick, nearly half a finger. So it's quite thick, but it seems to be okay. You get these little holes and ruts, some dog prints here that's come through. Yeah, it seems to be good. Looks good anyway. It's going to come good. But this, I'm pretty sure, like a sandy loam. And then what I received was something that's more like, garden soil, I really think, unless it was a nitro mix, and then they've mixed up some garden soil with it to bulk it up a bit if they're running low on stock or something like that. So I'd suggest you go there and actually physically look at what you're going to get before you get it. I ordered 6 cubic meters, so I've got heaps of it from the same place that I ordered this nitro top dress mix, is what it should have been. I also ordered this garden bed mix as well, which you can see in this. There's heaps and heaps of little rocks and pebbles that have washed through with the rain we've had and with us watering it. Again, it's just more stuff they use to bulk up. I don't know how garden mix needs pebbles to grow, so it's just them bulking up the material to add to it, I guess, if they're getting the pebbles for free or if it's leftovers or something like that. But that's the difference there. So I'm on the Central Coast. The best stuff I've seen, which my neighbour over there has in the middle of the screen there, that he did that top dress, or more proper nitro top dress, or screened, I think he said it's even triple screened top dress, and also he even does pH testing, is actually Coastal Sand and Soil on the Central Coast. They're Tuggerah Way. I'm on the Central Coast, on the northern side of the Central Coast, sort of Wyong Tuggerah Way, and that's the best guy I've found, the Coastal Sand and Soil. They say they do pH testing. I went there and had a look at the stuff, and it's miles different and miles, like it looks better. It looks like you could eat the stuff. It looks that good. Sitting there in the bays at that location. So maybe go see those guys, Coastal Sand and Soil. I'm getting that benefit from them, but I'll use them in the future as well for my top dressing stuff that I need. I suppose garden soil you can get from anywhere. I suppose that doesn't really matter, although I'd rather not have the pebbles in my hedging plant there like they've given me. But I suppose you've got to do it. So just a rule of thumb here is just to go and physically inspect the top dress soil you want, whether you want like a nitro top dress or a fine screen top dress, whatever they're calling it, top dress or top soil. Or nitro top dress is normally what they have, which is a particular mix. And also there's a sandy loam mix, which is more of a sandy base. I've got quite clay soil here, so I'm not going to put any sand on my lawn. So that's why I got the organic nitro top dress. It should have been, but I just think the chunks of this bark and wood are a bit too big. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys, and more videos to come.